Okay, so ESPN came out with their top 100 athletes list. So we're just gonna go over my top athletes, and out of the 100 that were on the list, I went through and I narrowed it down to 25. I didn't include a lot of women. Didn't include baseball players, UFC fighters, or too many athletics. That being said, my number one is still Usain Bolt and Michael Phelps because they really set records in how many gold medals they won and supreme athletics. So that 8 gold medals swimming, fastest man ever recorded gold medals at the Olympics. So that's the number one athletes on the list. Jamaica and USA. Number after that comes the people with the most hardware. So like Novak Djokovic, Lionel Messi, Tom Brady, Tiger Woods, Patrick Mahomes, Serena Williams, Cristiano Ronaldo. Once again, these have the most hardware. Tiger Woods, so many majors won. Novak Djokovic, so many majors won. So many major opens. Tom Brady, so many Super Bowls. Lionel Messi, all the cups, the World Cup, the Champions League, the Ballon d'Or. Although I'm not really counting MVPs, but the Champions League. Cristiano Ronaldo, also Champions League and the Euro. Serena Williams, the Women's Opens. And Patrick Mahomes, the new Kansas City Chief, 3-time champions. Then I got some of the more older greats like Shaq, Kobe, Curry, basketball players. Not as much hardware, but although Kobe had a lot, Kobe had good. Simone Biles, just to include one gymnast, because I don't really include that into athletics, but she won a lot. Then I got the Formula Ones, Lewis Hamilton, Michael Schumacher, Max Verstappen, world champions 8 times, 7 times. Verstappen only a little bit, but he's the current fastest. So included Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton, and Michael Schumacher, 7-time, 8-time world champions. So if we're including Formula One in there, it's got to be those guys. The hockey players, I got Sidney Crosby, Alexander Ovechkin as the two, greats of that era. Along with Connor McDavid, who's new. So Crosby, Ovechkin, McDavid. Really, Ovechkin setting the record for number of goals scored ever. Crosby won a Stanley Cup. So did Ovechkin, which is the hardest trophy to win in sports. Floyd Mayweather, 50-0 record. Okay. And then you got the Manning brothers, Randy Moss, sure the retired NFL players. Aaron Rodgers, didn't win a lot of hardware, but he's a remarkable athlete. Nikola Jokic just won a trophy, MVP. And then the soccer players Zidane, Ronaldo that played for Real Madrid, Ronaldo and Zidane. They are really amazing soccer players. FIFA players. Yeah. And then I have the all-time GOATs, which include Muhammad Ali, icon, fought for USA. USA discriminated against him, and he still won a gold medal, represented the country, then ended up throwing his medal in the river when they wouldn't let him eat at a restaurant. And then later they gave him another honorable golden medal to replace the one he lost in the river. And he wouldn't fight in the war, so they arrested him. He didn't box in his prime years because of that. He was arrested. Protested against the Vietnam War, and still kicked ass. We got the Bob Marley, and the Tupac. So if we're looking to add some cultural icons from the past, this list was only from the 2000 onwards. So if we're looking from the past, I have Muhammad Ali, Michael Jordan, Wayne Gretzky, those football guys like Dan Marino, John Elway. If we're adding baseball, okay, all the baseball players, there was like 40 of them on the 100 greatest list. I didn't include any, but if you're starting to include baseball players, you can add 30 of them. And then one special shout out to my track star, Jesse Owens, who ran for the USA in 1936. They wouldn't let him run, so 2 white runners from the USA dropped out so they could let him run. And he won 4 gold medals in the 1936 Berlin Olympics. Hitler would not shake his hand. After that, World War II started, and they did tests on him to make sure that he was like an actual human because he was black. He won 100 meters, 200 meters, 400 meters long jump, set records. And they were running when they had the shoes that were like so heavy, leather shoes with the spikes, and the track was crap and everything. Jesse Owens, 1936, stole 4 gold medals from Hitler's nose. And track star set the world record back then. I believe his name was J.C. Owens, but his southern teachers, or his accent, made it sound like Jesse Owens. So they called him Jesse Owens. And all he loved to do when he was a kid was just race. Just run and race. And race he did. That's what he ended up doing on the Olympic stage, breaking world records. Jesse Owens. All right, that's my top 100 list once again. Hope you enjoyed it. My favorite players: Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo, Tom Brady, Ovechkin, Crosby, Zidane, Ronaldo for Real Madrid. Djokovic, of course. Yeah, okay, so let me know what you think of my list. Who are you omitting? Who are you adding? What does your top 25 list, top 100 list look like? Let me know in the comments. Leave a hashtag, tag a friend, hashtag ESPN. Share this video. Tell your buddies. And as always, Stay classy.